today's date, Dad?
Huh?
What's today's date?
4th.
Today's September 4th. Today is Saturday, September 4th. We're heading to Ohio today. Oh, they suspended the traffic on 96. Leading to construction. site that they suspended earlier in the week. Yesterday. On the side of the road. And those over there on the westbound lane. That is damn amazing. Evans here in Lansing, Michigan. And look at this drink. It comes out of a mason jar. Look at this. Anything less is un-American. Looks like something out of a mason jar. Well, I decided to go with the sausage breakfast with hash browns. And you see I've already eaten it already. My dad had a Western omelet with biscuits and gravy and hash browns on the side. Such an amazing breakfast. I'm filled up now and I'm ready to go. Got orange barrels here. Looks like construction. And have they even started this construction yet, or they suspended this construction? Looked to me like they suspended that construction.
Yep.
We're at the US 23 Interstate 96 interchange. And look at that, there's more construction here. Look at that, there's a tank truck out there.
Toledo will be at the shit house.
Yeah. The big house is what you call the shit house. If you're an Ohio State fan. Hard question. 18 miles.
They have equal talent, maybe a wide receiver, maybe a defensive back, maybe a linebacker. But generally, the line of scrimmages is where you find the difference makers. Ohio State, as I talked about,
towards the Ohio State line.
Of defensive linemen in there, and they will. They'll be able to get after them. Offensively, going to start 2-3 new starters on that offensive line, and they would like to find some depth among those groups up there.
We're getting closer to the opening kickoff for today's game between the Ohio State Buckeyes and Bowling Green. The AEP Buckeye AEP Energy Buckeye pregame show brought to you statewide by AEP Energy, AT&T, Ram Trucks, and by Motorist Insurance on the Ohio State IMG Sports Network.
The Ohio State Buckeyes from a team to a legend. It's their commitment to going the extra mile every day, bringing victory to the greatest fans in the world. With that same spirit, the team at Delta Airlines works to bring you unparalleled reliability and service to take you anywhere your opportunities lie. Whether your championship is in a stadium, a boardroom, or a beach, trust Delta to get you there. Delta Airlines, official airline sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
Ohio State football has many playmakers. You can be a Buckeye playmaker too. Hi, I'm Rick Dunlop, United Healthcare of Ohio Medicare and Retirement CEO and graduate of The Ohio State University. I'm proud to introduce you to Playmakers, a sweepstakes to improve the health of young Buckeyes. Enter weekly at BuckeyePlaymakers.com. They could score you autographed merchandise and $20,000 for your grandchildren's elementary school.
For terms and conditions, visit BuckeyePlaymakers.com. Sweepstakes rules and restrictions apply. United Healthcare, proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
Buckeye fans, this week's edition of the Ohio State Official Game Day magazine is on sale in the stadium concourse and throughout the stadium on Buckeye home game days and can be picked up just inside Gate 7. Get your souvenir copy on each home game day for an inside look at the Ohio State Buckeyes, along with a poster of some of your favorite players. This week's Game Day magazine features Dante Booker, Chris Worley, and Raekwon McMillan on the cover. Don't forget to pick up your copy each home game this season to collect them all. The Buckeyes thank you for your support.
The Buckeyes are one step closer to victory in the red zone. But with Case IH, you're a winner before you even take the field. That's because for a limited time, you can get exclusive offers on top-performing Case IH equipment, from combines and tractors to a complete line of hay and forage equipment. Be ready to score big with Case IH, a proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. Visit your local Case IH dealer or go to caseih.com/Buckeyes.
Toledo sports leader, ESPN 106.5 The Ticket.
lineups presented by the American Dairy Association Biddies. Want to mention your competition? Start by fueling up with nutrient-packed foods such as dairy to give you the nutrition that athletes need. The offense for the Bowling Green Falcons, led by senior quarterback James Kanapke. Fred Coppin will be at tailback. Wide receivers Derek Pudavong, Ronnie Raekwon McMillan, Chris Worley, and Dante Booker. In the secondary, Marshawn Lattimore and Garyon Conley. And quarterbacks, David Webb and Malik Hooker will be the safeties. The Ohio State offense led by J.T. Barrett at quarterback. Mike Weber will make his first start at tailback. The receivers, Harris Campbell, Noah Brown, and a combination of others that will include Curtis Samuel, Dontre Wilson, Corey Smith, Terry McLaurin, and others. Tight end Marcus Ball on the line. Pat Elfline at center. Michael Jordan and Billy Price at guards. Isaiah Prince and Jamarco Jones on the tackles. The Bowling Green defense on the line. Terrence Bush, Isaiah Lunsford, Shannon Smith, and David Konowalski. Linebackers, Trenton Green, Austin Valdez, and Brandon Harris. In the secondary, the cornerbacks, Alfonso Mack and Marcus Milton. And safeties, Antonio Sudolongo and Jamari Bozeman. The coin toss and the opening kick coming up next on the home of the Buckeyes.
Hi, I'm Ron Stokes, analyst for Ohio State Football.
I'm Jim Lachey, analyst for Ohio State Football.
Want to edge in your competition? Start by eating a balanced, nutrient-rich diet packed with protein, carbohydrates, and dairy.
And finish with a low-fat or fat-free chocolate milk. Provides 9 essential nutrients to replenish the fluids lost when you've given it your all.
You train, practice, and play. Now fill up with chocolate milk.
For more information, visit drink-milk.com.
American Dairy Association Mideast is a proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
Hello, I'm Gene Smith, Senior Vice President and Wolf Foundation Endowed Athletic Director at The Ohio State University. In partnership with AEP, Donatos, and Kroger, Ohio State Athletics strives to inspire the community to make a positive impact on children and families in the great state of Ohio through our Buckeyes Care initiative. Show and share your support in the community by using the hashtag Buckeyes Care. Visit ohiostatebuckeyes.com/BuckeyesCare and please pay it forward.
Look out the street there. You know what you don't see? My car. Because I had to sell it to pay the lawyer I hired when I got busted for drunk driving. You know what else you don't see? My girlfriend, who decided that a guy with no car and no license and no money was no fun. So now she's going out with that creep Nathan.
Cops are out there, and they'll see you before you see them. They're cracking down on drinking and driving all across the country. Drive sober or get pulled over.
There's people who care where I'm going, and good friends who welcome me home. So get up on hang of freedom, try the American road. And we'll up on hang of freedom, find your own highway, we'll take you wherever you go.
Marathon, fueling the American spirit.
For each sack the Buckeye defense records today, Kroger will donate a sack of groceries to the Mid-Ohio Food Bank with their Sack for a Sack program, which provides 100 meals to Central Ohioans in need for each sack. Last year alone, Kroger donated over 4.9 million meals to the Mid-Ohio Food Bank, and you can join the effort by rounding up at any Kroger register. Together, we win. It's the season opener. Ohio State hosting Bowling Green, and now the national anthem.
It's a toss. They've deferred. They will defend the north goal. Gentlemen.
Thank you, Matt. And you can win Ohio State football tickets or a new Tempur-Pedic mattress when you test rest a mattress in the Better Sleep Shop at Ashley Home Store. You can be a big winner. Visit Ashley Home Store or bettersleepshop.com/dream for details. Well, hopefully everybody had a good night's sleep to get ready for the opener as Ohio State and Bowling Green will face one another here at Ohio Stadium. And today's game time temperature brought to you by Atlas Butler, 75 degrees. For all your heating and cooling needs, visit atlasbutler.com or call 1-800-FURNACE, and we'll pause 10 seconds for station identification of the Ohio State IMG Sports Network.
From the Nationwide Auto Finance Studios, we are ESPN 1065 The Ticket, WLQR Delta Toledo on Cumulus Station.
Well, the season about to start. Bowling Green wearing white uniforms with brown and orange trim. They will receive the kickoff in the south end of the stadium. They have been somewhat mysterious about who their return people will be, but it looks like Josh Cleveland and Scott Miller will be the team returners for Bowling Green. And to kick off for Ohio State, as best we know, playing in his first football game ever, is Tyler Durbin, a senior kicker from Fairfax, Virginia. His second year as a walk-on, but he's pressed into service because of a groin injury to Cameron Johnson. Durbin played 2 years of soccer at James Madison. He is a married collegiate student, so he knows what pressure is. This shouldn't faze him one bit.
Yeah, the pressure was in practice when he made a 62-yard field goal that caught the eyes of everybody. And Sean Nuremberger being a little bit banged up with that growing injury, although I saw him kick a line and doing some jogging, so he's on the road for recovery. Tyler Durbin will get the job here. Start the 2016 season, the 128th year of football for the Ohio State Buckeyes.
And number 20 for Mr. Jim Lachey.
How about that? 19 for Paul Keels and what, 30, 35 for Skip?
I think it's like 40-something. Tyler Durbin wearing number 92 as the Buckeyes had their usual home attire. Their scarlet jerseys, gray helmets and trousers, and white numerals. The sun has kind of peeked behind the clouds just a bit, but those who were here early, especially up in this press box, it was baking like a potato. So Scott Miller and Josh Cleveland back deep for Bowling Green. Will wait Tyler Durbin's kickoff as he'll kick from left to right here at Ohio Stadium. Ball is in the air. Scott Miller will come up on it, and he will field it at the 6 for Bowling Green. Moves to the 10, and he is cut down at the 10-yard line as Ohio State is able to get that play made immediately by Eric Glover Williams. So Bowling Green will have a long field to work with for senior quarterback James Kanapke. From Fort Wayne, Indiana, they're going to mark that ball, it looks like, right around the 10-yard line.
Eric Glover Williams out of Camp McKinley High School making the first big play.
They're tearing that thing apart.
Season on special teams, races right down there past all blockers. Number 19 comes up with a tackle at the 11-yard line.
Well, Bowling Green changes what they had said would be their lineup as they use their two backup tailbacks, Donovan Wilson and Josh Cleveland, in a pro set around Kanapke. He'll hand to Cleveland, coming left, moving up the middle, and he's going to be knocked down at around the 14-yard line. And Sam Hubbard, sophomore defensive end, knocks him down.
And BG's right in the ball, ready to go again.
Yes, they are. Second down, working from their own 14-yard line. James Kanapke working in a shotgun. Tailback set to his right. Scott Miller motioning it out. Back is Kanapke to throw. Screens it on the left side, and it is off the hands of Moore, the receiver, and incomplete around the 14-yard line where Marshawn Lattimore, corner, was covered.
Yeah, Budavon was also there, number 89 in that area. Good defense by the Buckeyes with Lattimore, number 2 there to break things up.
3rd and 6, Bowling Green at their own 15-yard line. James Kanapke will be in the shotgun. Tailback set to his left-hand side. 3 wide to the right, single flanker left. On 3rd and 6 for the Falcons. Kanapke back to throw from his 7, middle of the field, pass complete at the 19-yard line. The receiver goes down. Miller fumbles the football, and it's going to be picked up by Ohio State around the plus 35-yard line. Damon Webb with the ball, and Webb will be taken down at the Bowling Green 35-yard line by lineman J.J. Beggin, and if that play stands, Ohio State will have it with a short field.
That would have been enough for the first down where the ball came dislodged. Are they saying the receiver is down? I know they're talking about it on the field right now.
Well, there was no indication immediately.
I didn't hear a whistle.
No.
And no one stopped, so there wasn't a whistle blown. I would say that's a fumble. Remember we talked about turnovers early on. It's like BG might have had a crucial one there. They're going to review this.
Of course they will. You got to get the first one out of the way right away.
It's a fumble recovered by the defense. Plays under further review.
Damon Webb, safety out of Detroit, Michigan, at Cass Tech High School, right there on the football, and he was able to make a little bit of a return. So we'll wait and see. That ball right now is placed at the 34-yard line of Bowling Green if this stands. But Scott Miller Miller, the receiver, was unable to hang on to that ball and keep play going.
I'll try to catch a replay when I see one pop up here in our booth, but I've yet to see one. I've been looking down in the field for indications. Maybe we're seeing one on the big screen now.
I tell you what, Jim, certainly Bowling Green, true to their reputation, trying to go at a fast pace.
Yeah, they did. They were right up to that line of scrimmage. Looks like the runner's knee might be down or backside might be down. It's kind of a slam dunk type thing. So as he went down, the ball came out. So
now, when he had the first down, could you tell from that?
I thought he had enough. They had to get to the 21, and where did they spot that? 31 maybe?
No, 14,
29. I mean,
14-22 in the first quarter. Clock scoreless game. Bowling Green with the first possession.
You know, maybe it will be shy. Maybe it will be shy. Maybe they got out to the 19-yard line if that's where they rolled a fumble. So that would make it 4th and 2. Backed up, they probably punt that ball away.
Well, and as the day goes on, we may get into discussing some of the new rules changes that have come into play here in 2016. Nothing that has happened yet that would take us in that area. But we will get a chance probably to go over some of those. Down on the field to Matt Andrews.
Yeah, Ron Snodgrass, the referee, Paul, they bring a video out to him. I don't recall that in previous years, but they've got a little monitor out there on a tripod set up for him to watch right on the 20-yard line.
Boy, I didn't know that was going to happen, did you, Jeff?
Can't beat that. Heck, stay at home and watch a game if you got that monitor that rolls right out to you.
Well, will it help them make the, the question always is
faster?
Yes, everybody wants the call to be right. But, one of the biggest complaints, and we're some of the loudest complainers, is does it take too long? Cops are cracking down on drunk driving like never before. If you drive drunk, you will be caught and you will be arrested. Drive sober or get pulled over. Funded by the Ohio Traffic Safety Office of the National Highway Traffic.
The runner's knee was down prior to the ball coming out. It's 4th down, 1 yard to go.
So Scott Miller does get the catch made, and he gets down before losing the football. So Bowling Green will look at 4th down.
4th and 1 at the 20.
Well, let's see what Mike Jenks in his first year as head coach opts to do. He never was a coordinator either in his 3 years at Texas Tech.
Last fake punt, Joe Berger was able to sniff that out versus Indiana a year ago.
Dontre Wilson back for Ohio State at the 35-yard line. The punter is a good one. Joseph Davidson, a sophomore from Findlay, and a first-team All-MAC performer.
Surprising to play basketball. He's 6'7", about 200 pounds, tall and thin.
Snap will come from the Bowling Green 20-yard line. Davidson back at his own 5, gets the snap, gets the punt, rolls and kicks it with his left one and a sloppy one. Then bounces near the 50-yard line, and it's going to roll to the Ohio State 44, and finally be down by the long snapper at the 42-yard line. Greg Hohenstein, so Ohio State will have the football just a little shy of midfield for the first offensive possession of 2016 for junior quarterback J.T. Barrett from Wichita Falls, Texas. 5 starts last year, completed 63% of his passes, 992 yards, 11 touchdowns, 4 interceptions.
Yeah, what a year JT had in 14. And obviously it ended with an injury versus that team up north. Got healed and was able to compete a little bit last year with Cardell Jones at that starting job. It's all him now in 2016.
1st and 10 Ohio State at their own 41. Barrett in a shotgun. Mike Weber to his left. 2 wide to the left. Single flanker. Paris Campbell to the right. Snap to J.T. Barrett. And Barrett rolling to the left. Throws on the run. Caught at the 50-yard line. Noah Brown. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds right at the 50-yard line in front of the Bowling Green bench by corner Marcus Milton.
Better spot that just past the 50. So gain of 8.5 on that first down through from J.T. Barrett to Noah Brown.
To make it 2nd and 1. And the Buckeyes get set right at the line of scrimmage with the ball put down at the BG 49-yard line. Scoreless first quarter. Brown wide to the left. 2 receivers. Flank to the right. One of them, Curtis Samuel. Snap to J.T. Barrett. Bobbles hand, keeps it himself, running straight ahead. And Barrett will gain the 46 at Bowling Green, where he is stopped by linebacker Trenton Green.
Yeah, he fumbled and caught that snap 2 or 3 times. He didn't get a clean handle on that. Kind of missed the handle, decided to keep it. Went right A-gap behind Billy Price and picked up the first.
Yeah, ball at the 46 at Bowling Green here in the scoreless first quarter. Campbell and Wilson will go wide to the left. Coming wide to the right for Ohio State tight end Marcus Bond, receiver Noah Brown. J.T. Barrett in the shotgun, Curtis Samuel to his right in the backfield. First down Ohio State at the Bowling Green 46 in a scoreless first quarter. J.T. Barrett now will look to the sideline as he's got Curtis Samuel in the backfield with him, junior from Brooklyn, New York. Barrett resets in a shotgun. First down for the Falcon 46. Option play right side. Pitch to Samuel. Turns the corner at the 50. Dances to the 45 of Bowling Green. Taken out of the 41 of Bowling Green goes Curtis Samuel. Stopped by linebacker Trenton Green and David Konowalski.
Gained him about 5 yards on that first down carry. Samuels put on a nice move right on the front of Ohio State's sideline. Was able to squirt a pass near that line of scrimmage and pick up a nice game.
2nd and 5. Ohio State at the 41 of Bowling Green. Mike Weber back in at tailback. 2 wide to the left. Single flanker to the right. Snap J.T. Barrett. Barrett looks to throw. Tosses on the left. And it's intercepted by Bowling Green. Returned up the right side of the 50 to the 40-yard line. 30-yard line goes the returner to the 20 of Ohio State to the 10, to the 5, and into the end zone for a touchdown for Bowling Green. There is a flag down on the field. I believe that was Harris who picked that off and ran it up the right side, but there is a penalty flag on the field.
Let's see what it is right near that line of scrimmage. The flag's on about the 34-yard line.
Brandon Harris was who intercepted the pass, sophomore linebacker from East Cleveland. And Bowling Green, who had 27 turnovers last year on defense, is able to get a pick six and, for the moment, get on the board to take a 6-0 lead.
He's a tall DB at 6'3", 224. Stepped up in the passing lane, got his hands up, went up, made a nice reception, and did a heck of a return down the field. But let's see what the officials are talking about here on the field. They're huddled up about the 9-yard line.
There is no foul on the play for defensive interference. The ball was not catchable. Score is good.
So Brandon Harris with his second career interception picks off J.T. Barrett and makes a long return for the touchdown. Here's where things get interesting for Bowling Green. They've had all kind of kicking problems that have dated back into last year. Jake Suter, it was indicated to us, was going to be the field goal and PAT person, and that is who it is, a sophomore from Toledo, to try the PAT.
It's like the punter Davidson is a holder.
Yep. Hohenstein, the long snapper, over the football. Gets set. He's ready to snap it. Gets it to Davidson, and the kick by Suter for the PAT is up, and it is good. So Brandon Harris with a pick six for Bowling Green gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. 12:19 to play. First quarter here in Columbus. Timeout on the field. You're listening to the Ohio State IMG Sports Network.
If she wants diamonds, you want Alan Miller Jewelers. Alan Miller Jewelers has a wide variety of bridal designer brands to choose from, like Art Card, Gabriel, and Promisa. If you don't see what you're looking for, let Custom Tom create your very own custom piece right on site. Hundreds of loose diamonds to choose from at great savings.
The only 3 words you need to know are Alan Miller Jewelers.
The Bard Boy in Oregon. They're on Facebook at AlanMillerJewelers.com.
For nearly 70 years, the Andersons has been committed to growing strong relationships with area farmers based on integrity and extraordinary service. We'll continue to be a trusted partner, helping you maximize every harvest. We strive to provide exceptional service and a variety of risk management tools and services that deliver value to your business. This harvest season, the Andersons would like to wish all area farmers safety in the fields. For elevator updates during harvest, go to AndersonsGrain.com or call 1-800-992-1056.
Brondy's Ford Toledo and Secor is Northwest Ohio's #1 Ford dealer. They have a reputation as a dealer you can trust by treating customers with honesty, respect, and integrity. It's the people of Brondy's who make the difference. Brondy's Ford Toledo and Secor has the area's largest inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles. Experience the Brondy's Ford Toledo difference for yourself. Remember, nobody beats Brondy's on Secor. Nobody.
A 63-yard interception return for a touchdown off an interception thrown for J.T. Barrett, and Bowling Green has a 7-0 lead over Ohio State. 12:19 to play first quarter, and Ohio State football brought to you by Motorist Insurance. You know us, and Bowling Green knows what it's like to get interceptions. Last year they had 20 of them.
Yeah, 20 interceptions, 27 total forced turnovers for the year, plus 12 at the end of the season. And they start the year off, the first season of the year, getting another one of those opportunistic turnovers and taking it to the house. So
that's how upsets happen.
Sure does. Pick sixes like that, quick turnovers. That's something we talked about in the pregame. Is the keys to the game. You got to win that turnover battle. Right now, Ohio State is -1, and they get some more opportunities. But a couple on the first down there, running the football, had a 2nd and 5 situation. JT does not see number 19, Brandon Harris. I mentioned he's a 6'3" linebacker or defensive back. He's rather tall, and was able to get up there and make not only a nice play interception, but did a fantastic run back. J.T. Barrett looked like he had on him, and he had 2 blockers ahead of him, and was able to return it all the way into the end zone.
Well, Harris was a wide receiver as well as a linebacker at Shaw High School in Cleveland, so we see why he knows what to do with the football. Dontre Wilson will be back as the deep returner for Ohio State to weak Nick Fields' kickoff for Bowling Green. KJ Hill is the up returner, one of the young wide receivers that should debut this year. Of course, the last Ohio State kickoff return for a touchdown, Jordan Hall against Michigan. We referenced earlier the Michael Michael Wiley kick return against Bowling Green back in 1997.
Saw Michael Wiley out of football practice recently. Yes.
12-19 to play first quarter. Bowling Green 7, Ohio State nothing. Nick Fields has it teed up to kick it off for the Falcons. And he puts his foot in the air and he tops a short kick off a fair catch he's waiting for and made at the Ohio State 28-yard line. And I think that might have been young Mr. Hilliard, the linebacker, Justin Hilliard from St. Xavier in Cincinnati.
Number 47, a freshman out of Xavier. Did what he was trained to do. He comes to you, Justin, you're not going to run it. You just fair catch it. Buckeyes will have the ball spotted right around the 28-yard line.
Please reset the game clock to 12:19. 12:19, please.
So J.T. Barrett and the Ohio State offense trot right back onto the field. The Bowling Green defense doing the same. As Barrett will have Mike Weber in tailback. He's going to have Corey Smith wide to one side and Curtis Samuel, both of them on the right side of the formation. Noah Brown flanked to the left. 1st and 10 Ohio State. From their own 28-yard line and down by a touchdown. Barrett in a shotgun, Weber to his right. Barrett gets the snap, feeds it to Weber, sweeping to the left side to the 30, to the 35, and he pushes his way to the 40. Gets to the 45 where he is thrown down at his own 45-yard line, and Michael Weber, redshirt freshman from Detroit, tears off a nice first down run.
Ran over number 14, Marcus Milton, at the end of that run to pick up another 4 or 5 yards. Showed some power. And they're 25, Mike Weber.
And they're going to spot that at the 46 on the Ohio State side of the field. Quick snap will come to Barrett. Feeds it Weber straight ahead to the 15. He is tripped up and stopped right around the 50-yard line. It's one of the Bowling Green linemen, and I believe that was Isaiah Lunsford that got him tripped up.
That might have been the heels of one of his own linemen tripped him up there.
So about 2nd and 9. Snap will come for the BG-49. Snap to J.T. Barrett. He'll roll to the right looking to pass. Tosses, and it's caught by Curtis Samuel. And he is forced out of bounds to the 42 of Bowling Green by Brandon Harris, the linebacker. But that's enough for a first down.
We'll go ahead and move those chains. Chains are a little bit different to see. I don't see any orange on those chains this year. It's just the white tops. Tougher to get used to from this view.
1st and 10 Ohio State to the Bowling Green 42. Falcons leading here in the first quarter by a score of 7-0. KJ Hill will go wide with James Clark to the left. Wide to the right is Paris Campbell. Dontre Wilson to the backfield with J.T. Barrett. First down for the BG-42, and we got early movement on the line of scrimmage before Pat Elfline can snap the football.
Looks like they're going to get Lunsford, number 10 there. For Cincinnati.
False start.
Yes, he is.
Offense, number 73. 5-yard penalty.
Offense.
First down.
You got Michael Jordan on that.
Yes, from Canton, Michigan, the freshman lineman.
Sorry, Isaiah.
Yes.
Lunsford.
He's from Schroeder Pradilla High School in the Kennedy Heights community of Cincinnati.
I think there too many guys come out of that one.
Well, some of us have played not whole baseball in Kennedy Heights.
All right.
1st and 15 now for Ohio State. Benching. 1st and 15, Ohio State at the Bowling Green 47-yard line.
No play-by-play, bro.
Hey, those who can play, those who can't talk about it. 7-0 Bowling Green with the lead, but Ohio State with the football. We've got the officials trying to sort some stuff out with 11:07 on the clock. Ohio State will have Paris Campbell, KJ Hill, and Dontre Wilson. Wide to the left, wide to the right is James Clark. J.T. Barrett in the backfield all by himself. Tight end Marcus Ball on the right side of the line. As Barrett will re-deliver some instructions. 1st and 15, Ohio State at the Bowling Green, 47-yard line. Barrett resets in the shotgun with Wilson to his left. Snap to J.T. Barrett. Back to pass. Looking left. Throwing long left side. Barrett puts it in the air near the 10. On 5-yard line. Touchdown. K.J. Hill of Ohio State as he got behind the defender and was able to get into the end zone for 50.
Touchdown!
Yards on that pass.
Right on top of that.
Ohio State a PAT away from tying this game down a point. 7-6.
Bowling Green came up and played fair defense. They had the center, both guards covered. They had 4 tight linemen, bunch of guys in the box, which tells me they got man-on-man coverage outside. JT recognized that, and he saw KJ Hill, redshirt freshman, or true sophomore, I should say, come up and make a big play.
So on to attempt the PAT to tie the game is Tyler Durbin. Liam McCullough, the long snapper. Cameron Johnston puts it down, and the kick by Durbin is up, and it is good to tie the game. J.T. Barrett to KJ Hill for the score. Timeout on the field. 10:40 to play. First quarter here in Columbus. Ohio State and Bowling Green tied at 7. You're listening to the home of the Buckeyes.
As a college football fan, no words can accurately describe your loyalty. So, you use analogies to explain how you feel. Stories that, as you tell them over and over, become more indelible than even the truth. They become traditions to be shared with the next generation and the next. You love your team. Hyundai drivers love their cars almost as much. Enough to be ranked #1 in customer loyalty 7 years in a row.
Based on 2010 through 2016 Rankings Customer Loyalty Engagement Index.
If your first job was a great job, then CarQuest Auto Parts is for you. If your favorite book is your owner's manual, then CarQuest is for you. If your bumper sticker says, I brake for brake pads, then CarQuest Auto Parts is for you. That's because CarQuest is for those who really know and care about their car. And CarQuest is your brake headquarters, carrying leading brands like Akebono. CarQuest is serious auto parts. Visit CarQuest.com.
Archie Griffin, football's only 2-time Heisman Trophy winner, on winning discipline for Motorist Insurance.
You know what separates a championship team from the rest of the pack? Discipline. The integrity and daily commitment to work harder, to do more. That's the kind of winning discipline you find with an independent motorist insurance agent. When it comes to auto and home insurance, you have a hometown neighbor who's focused on you. Not an anonymous call center operator. It's a professional who really gets to know you and your needs, then takes a disciplined approach to put together customized protection. Need to make a claim? Have a question? Your entire Motors team is just as disciplined about delivering top-of-the-line and personalized customer service. See the difference winning discipline makes. Talk to your independent Motors insurance agent or visit motorsgroup.com to find an agent in your neighborhood. For auto, home,
look at this, 251 miles to Lexington, Kentucky.
You know us.
This is the Ohio State IMG Sports Network.
47-yard touchdown pass. J.T. Barrett to K.J. Hill, plus the point after for Ohio State. Gets the Buckeyes tied with Bowling Green 7-7. 10:40 to play. First quarter here in Columbus. Buckeye fans, when it comes to Rocky Mountain Cold Course Light, 21 means 21. With great beer comes great responsibility. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Down on the field of Matt Andrews.
Yeah, Paul, K.J. Hill comes off the field and greeted by Braxton Miller, Ryan Shazier. They came on over to the bench and getting the glad hands from everybody. And I know Coach Zach Smith extremely pumped up with the play that was made right there by the freshman.
Well, he got right behind the defender, Jamari Bozeman, and was able to show some of that speed we've been hearing about for the redshirt freshman.
Yeah, the 4th play, 72-yard, minute 39 off the clock, and he gets a 47-yard touchdown as his first reception as Ohio State Buckeyes. So congratulations to K.J. Hill.
Tyler Durbin to kick off. Scott Miller, Josh Cleveland back for Bowling Green, and that kick is going to be fielded by Josh Miller in the end zone, and he will genuflect and take a knee. So the BG Falcons, who had a 7-0 lead, find themselves in a dead-even football game. They will now bring their offense back out and operate from the 25-yard line.
Defense had a little break. It started the game with a 3-and-out, forced a punt, and then the offense has been out there in the field the last couple series with that turnover.
Career touchdown pass number 46 for J.T. Barrett. So Bowling Green's offense comes back out onto the field. Quarterback James Kanapke. He'll have Fred Comet, the tailback, setting up to his right-hand side. 3 receivers wide to the right, single flanker off the line to the left. First to 10 Falcons in their own 25. Game tied at 7. Here in the first quarter, Kanapke gets the snap, drops back the throw, shoots it up the middle, and that ball's caught. Receiver taken down at his own 35-yard line. Gary Conley makes the tackle. Receiver Derek Pudavon, and the Falcons get a quick first down.
Came on that Kanapke and Pudavon on that slant route on the left side of the offense. Made a nice throw. Pudavon, good catch and run.
And man from right here in Columbus, Derek Pudavon. So first down, Bowling Green. They're on the 36-yard line. Kanapke in a shotgun. Gets the snap, and he'll hand it to Comet, his tailback, moving straight ahead, but he's knocked down by linebacker Dante Booker right around the Falcon 41.
He'll get a gain.
I saw that old, there's that old smoking gas station. Man, Sworn did that. This one of those videos about that abandoned smoking gas station. You like to see this video, check the link below on that website.
Kanapke alone in the backfield. Gets the snap on second down. Plans to throw up the middle. Hits his receiver Moore. Dancing to his 45 right side to the 50. And taken down at the Ohio State 48 by Chris Worley. And Ronnie Moore gains another Falcon first down.
Dante Booker got up a little bit slow after the play play number 33 is getting back to the line of scrimmage for good play.
Which is the Buckeye 48-yard line. Quick snap to James Kanapke. Back to throw. Looking left. Looking right. Throws off being hit. And he overthrows his receiver Miller at the Ohio State 35-yard line.
And number 21, Scott Miller, dove for that football, but out of bounds. Pressure applied. Played up by Michael Hill, number 77. Puts some lead on Kanapke.
So 2nd and 10, Bowling Green at the Ohio State 48. Game tied at 7. Here in the first quarter in Columbus. Bowling Green inserts Donovan Wilson into the backfield. He's in up back in the offset eye, but the deal goes to the deep back. Coppett goes straight ahead. He is knocked out the Ohio State 44 by linebacker Chris Worley and Dante Booker helping also.
Set up third down. It's like about 34, 35 for the PG Falcons here.
At the Ohio State 43-yard line. So Kanapke in a shotgun. He's got Wilson and Coppett in an offset eye. 2 wide to the left, single flanker to the right in a tie game at 7-7. Kanapke, Bowling Green gets the snap, hands to Coppett, his tailback flag thrown as he runs right into a defender who stands him up at the 41-yard line. Middle linebacker Raekwon McMillan. It looked like the play going in about 2 yards shy of the first down, but let's see what the flag's in.
Looks like there's going to be a hold on number 71, the center, working against Drake. Here we go with another 50-minute music album.
Like a small boat on the ocean. Possessor for infidelity. It ain't no life. He came back if I believe them.
Right now we have 74 degrees.
Back to you.
spot from the left hash. And the Buckeyes are pulling north to south.
Trey Wilson, Johnny Dixon will be wide to the flank to the left. First handful for Ohio State. JT Barrett will shut for Samuel.
On that one too, but couldn't.
First down, Ohio State with their own 25. Quick snap, Barrett back to throw against pressure. Screens and right side. Marcus Ball 30, knocked out of bounds at his own 35-yard line. Marcus Ball by linebacker Trenton Green on the quick pass, catch and run.
Code breaker throwing to the tight end. We don't do that, right?
Yeah, really.
2 career receptions for Marcus Ball. One of those being a touchdown.
So Ohio State second down from their own 34-yard line. Quickly getting set. Now the linesman holds play up. Barrett will get a quick snap on second down. Barrett looking to throw up the middle, fires, and it is batted away from Marcus Ball in the middle of the field by the middle linebacker, Austin Valdez.
Some of the Buckeye fans maybe thought he got there just a tad too early and kind of grumped looking for a flag. No call.
So now 3rd and 1, Ohio State from their own 34-yard line with 7:41 left in the first quarter. We'll see some personnel changing as Mike Weber will come in and replace Curtis Samuel for Ohio State at tailback. Terry McLaurin and KJ Hill are going to go wide to the left. Marcus Ball tight end on the left side of the formation. Corey Smith wide to the right. Corey Smith wearing a different number this year, wearing number 5. You mentioned it, Jeff. Mike Weber went from, he had been wearing an assigned number 20 as a redshirt, now wearing number 25. 3rd and 1, Ohio State at their own 34. Game tied at 7 here in the first quarter. JT Barrett in a shotgun, hits the snap, feeds Weber, moving straight ahead. Weber loose to the 40, and down goes Weber. At the 40, there is a penalty flag thrown at the end of the play. Linebacker Trent Green with the tackle.
Hold over semi.
Trent Green, number 2. You're right.
Why means to Rogers.
As soon as they call something at Ohio State, it came from the umpire. The flag was dropped by the umpire.
Holding. Defense.
Oh.
Number 93. 10-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down.
Shannon Smith to Gilly Party. Quick assessment of Mike Weber running the ball.
I like it. Got caught up a few times there in the A gap. Like to see him get into the, a good offensive line will get you that second level. A good back takes you to the 3rd and 4th level. I want to see that guy. He's gotten to the first level pretty good.
So first down, Ohio State at the Bowling Green 49-yard line. Game tied at 7. Wilson, Samuel, McLaurin wide to the left. Dixon wide to the right as Barrett will work in an empty backfield.
Fair defense up front.
So Bowling Green adjust into what Virginia Tech showed a couple of years ago. Now we'll get movement as Samuel will come into the backfield with Barrett.
They switch back.
1st and 10 of Ohio State at the Bowling Green 49. The game tied at 7. Barrett resets in a shotgun, gets the snap, feeds Curtis Samuel straight ahead into the Falcons for territory to the 41 before being taken down by linebacker Trent Green, and Curtis Samuel almost gets another first down. And they are they moving them? Okay.
2nd and 1.
All right, with the ball at the BG 40. So Curtis Samuel will be one of 3 wide to the left now. Johnny Dixon wide to the right. Empty backfield, JT Barrett. As Ohio State works on the Bowling Green 41. Barrett resets into a shotgun. Defensive line.
You excited to see Sarah?
7 games. Samuel motion.
I am excited too.
Barrett with the ball to Ohio State. Looks to throw. Guns it down the right side. Ball in the air for Johnny Dixon. Inside the incomplete. As Dixon was covered by Alfonso Mack, the all-Mack cornerback. But Barrett and Dixon couldn't get it hooked up.
Yeah, Dixon maybe about a foot short from catching that football thrown by J.T. Barrett up the Ohio State sideline towards that south end zone. Just could not come up with a big play there. J.T. put a lot on that football. Johnny just couldn't run underneath it.
3rd and 1. Ohio State at the Bowling Green 40 with 6:34 to play first quarter. Game tied at 7. Corey Smith and Dontre Wilson wide to the left. Austin Mack wide to the right. Couple of tight ends. As one of them, Alexander, motions to the left. Snap to J.T. Barrett. Barrett beats it. Mike Weber. Straight ahead goes Weber, and he's going to be hit and stopped right around the 37 of Bowling Green by Alfonso Mack, the corner. And he'll get the first down as the chains will move for Ohio State.
Running that left side behind Michael Jordan. Jamarco Jones paid off. They picked up the first.
And right to the line of scrimmage goes Ohio State at the 36 of Bowling Green. Barrett Barrett in a shotgun. Gets the snap, feeds Mike Weber going straight ahead. Now dances, and he's cut down at the 35 by linebacker Trent Green, a senior from Miami Gardens, Florida.
Making some big plays early in this game, number 2, Trent Green. He's very active for the Falcons on the defensive side. As you said, he's a senior, been around this program for a while.
2nd and 9, Ohio State at the Bowling Green 35. Game tied at 7. The Buckeyes churning up quite a bit of time on this possession. Pistol formation, Barrett at quarterback, Weber in tailback behind him, and Barrett's going to throw. Plants his feet to the 42, fakes, rolls to the right, Barrett, pressure on him. Barrett at the 40 at Bowling Green, gets his way to the 35 and is knocked down just inside the 35-yard line. Safety Antonio Sudolongo makes the stop, but J.T. Barrett gains yardage with his feet, and there's an injured Falcon on the field.
It's like 10 push down.
Timeout.
Nope, number 2.
That is Trent Green, who's made a lot of plays for Bowling Green, their outside linebacker. So 5.5 to play first quarter, Matt Andrews.
Yeah, guys, trainers are looking at Dante Booker here down on the sideline. They put a knee brace on his right knee. His return, we don't know the status yet, but they are looking at him right now.
Wow.
As I mentioned, after that first series, he looked like he was a little bit gimpy after that.
Timeout on the field. 5:35 left in the first. Ohio State and Bowling Green tied at 7. You're listening to the home of the Buckeyes.
3 numbers, 5 to 9. That could be on the 5, 2nd and 9, or it could be 52 to 9, a blowout. It could be a snap count.
5:29.
But you know what it really is? The best way to save for college. College Advantage is Ohio's 529 plan, and you really ought to have one for every child. With big tax advantages, it helps you grow the biggest college fund possible. Go to collegeadvantage.com to learn more.
5:29.
This is the Ohio State IMG Sports Network.
5:35 to play first quarter. Ohio State and Bowling Green tied at 7. Falcon linebacker Trent Green walks off the field after he got banged up making that tackle of J.T. Barrett. Ohio State looking at 3rd and 6 at the Falcon 32-yard line.
Yeah, ball started on the 9-yard line, so they've a nice little drive started here to see if they can finish it.
Marcus Baugh and James Clark wide to the left for Ohio State. Noah Brown and Dontre Wilson wide to the right.
That was, of course, he's a leading tackler last year for these Buckeyes.
Now,
2nd and long, Bowling Green, snap to Kanapke, sets up for the 24, throws right corner of the end zone, ball in the air and incomplete as he threw for Pugh, and Jarnarvis Pugh was covered by corner Garyon Conley.
Running the corner route there, Pugh was throwing from Kanapke, just a little bit too much on that football, sails out of bounds.
Mass substitutions both sides, 15 seconds to play first quarter, 3rd and 8, Bowling Green at the Ohio State 16-yard line. James Kanapke in a shotgun. Fred Cobbett is tailback to his left. Kanapke giving instructions, gets the snap, but whistle stop play before he can throw the football.
Might be movement on PG that time.
False start. Offense, number 9, 5-yard penalty. Remains 3rd down.
But just a little bit longer as T.O. Redding, the wide receiver, is called for that. 15 seconds left in the first quarter where Ohio State leads 21-7. Bowling Green now 3rd and 13 at the Buckeye 21. 2 receivers wide to the left. Pudavong and Moore. 2 wide to the right. Miller and Redding. Kanapke in a shotgun. Cobbett is tailback to his right. On 3rd down, snap to Kanapke. Looks to throw. Guns it up the left side toward the end zone. And that ball is incomplete. Broken up by Marshawn Lattimore, the corner, as it was tossed for Derek Pudavong, the receiver. It will pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Ohio State IMG Sports Network.
You're listening to Ohio State football on the home of the Buckeyes, Magic 95.9. WYNT-FM, Caledonia.
4th and 13, Bowling Green going forward from the Ohio State 21 with 9 seconds to play in the first quarter. James Kanapke of the Falcons in a shotgun. He's got the football, looking to toss. Throws on the left side, and it's caught at the 18 by Ronnie Moore. Tackled at the 15 by linebacker Raekwon McMillan. And Bowling Green stopped shy on 4th down, and an eventful first quarter comes to an end here in Columbus. And after 1, it's 21-7. Ohio State ahead of Bowling Green. Timeout on the field. You're listening to the Ohio State IMG Sports Network.
First, Gary from accounting came in with the sniffles. Just a cold, he said, but it was not a cold. Then Jenna breaks out in a heavy sweat. It's the flu. Then round and round, the opposite goes. But when it's your turn, well, it's not going to be your turn because you got your flu shot at Rite Aid, where they care about you and your health. So while they're waiting for the coughing, sore throat, aching flu to pass, you can go to the big game. Score! Shield yourself with a flu shot from Rite Aid before it's too late. No appointments necessary, and it's free with most insurance. Rite Aid. With us, it's personal. Flu vaccines available while supplies last. Age restrictions apply in some states. See pharmacy for details.
Do you live in a historic home? Are you renovating? Your children could be at risk of lead poisoning. It takes just a microscopic amount of lead dust to poison a child. Learn more at leadsafeamerica.org.
This Labor Day, let Sam's Club help you stock up and save big on all your fun family barbecues. Right now, get $4 off 2 bags of Kingsford charcoal. Grill up tasty pork back ribs for $2.98 a pound. And save $1.50 when you stock the cooler with Pepsi 12-ounce cans. Come in and enjoy all the instant savings the club has to offer today. Join and save. Sam's Club. Life is better in the club. See club for details.
America spends twice that of other developed countries on our healthcare system, yet our health ranks near the bottom. Primary care can help make America healthy again. To learn more, visit www.healthisprimary.org. This message is brought to you by America's Family Physicians.
You're listening to Ohio State football on Magic 95.9.
Ohio State football on the Ohio State IMG Sports Network.
Back at Ohio Stadium, Skip Mossick with a check of your college football scoreboard. It is brought to you by Motorists Insurance. You know us. Other games involving big Big Ten teams this afternoon. Second quarter in Ann Arbor, Michigan on top of Hawaii, 28-0. Over in West Lafayette, Purdue on top of Eastern Kentucky, 21-8. Second quarter in Evanston, Northwestern leads Western Michigan 7-0. Second quarter in College Park, Maryland 28, Howard 0. One game in the top 25. It is a big one. Second quarter in Houston, Oklahoma. They lead the Cougars 10-6. Ohio State 21, Bowling Green 7. As we head to the second with the voice of the Buckeyes, Paul Keels.
They tore it down.
Thank you, Skip. And we were at that 21-7 mark because Bowling Green's Brandon Harris hit a pick six that went 63 yards per score. J.T. Barrett with touchdown passes to K.J. Hill, to Dontre Wilson, and to Curtis Samuel to get us to 21-7 Ohio State. Down on the field to Matt Andrews.
Gentlemen, they're bringing the cart out. Looks like Tracy Sprinkle is done for the day with a right knee.
Unfortunate. Young man, as you said, Jim, really looked good in summer camp.
I thought he had his...
We just got here around 1:30, and now it's 3 hours ago, and now it's 4:22. We're going to pick up some beer and some other kind of crap. Inside of Geyers and Gallia. There's my sister.
Hi, Zach.
How you doing? I'm just looking for some beer. So go get some beer. We just went home to eat pizza, then came here to Phyllis's house. Let's see what she's doing. Oh, let's interrogate. Holy cow. She looks like hey, it's cleaned up.
6 years. Only at your Ashley Home Store in Mansfield.
AutoZone presents Sleep Drive.
All right. She's not showing up.
And right now, buy 3 qualifying behavioral shocks or strips. You get the 4th one free by mail and rebate. So this is your local AutoZone. With over 5,000 locations, the right supplies and good advice are just orders, so you can fix your car with confidence. Hoods up.
What?
Is she in here?
I don't think she is. Holy cow. I don't think. Excuse me. Got to barrel through here.
Come on.
Looks like they're not here. Where should we go now?
I'm going to go request for you.
Well, we arrived here at 1:30, and then 4 hours later, we went to get some Budweiser beer, 12-pack over at Geyer's, and we had some cheese sticks and the Works pizza from Papa John's Pizza. And then afterwards we went to Aunt Phyllis's house, and nobody wasn't there. We showed you around. Let's give you the clip. We just went home and ate pizza, then came here to Phyllis's house. Let's see what she's doing. Oh, let's interrogate. Holy cow. She looks like hey, it's cleaned up.
For 6 years. Only at your Ashley Home Store in Mansfield. AutoZone presents Sleep Drive. Leave your car taking out.
Alright. She's not showing up.
And right now, buy 3 qualifying behavioral shocks or strips. Get the 4th one free by mail and rebate. So visit your local AutoZone. With over 5,000 locations, the right supplies and good advice are just corners, so you can fix your car with confidence. What's up?
What?
Is she in here?
I don't think she is.
Let's watch
Holy cow. I don't think. Excuse me. Trying to barrel through here.
Come on.
Looks like they're not here. Where should we go now?
I'm going to go request one.
Well, unfortunately, Phyllis never showed up. We looked around both for bedrooms, and she didn't show up. And her boyfriend, Dwayne Davey, was in Cleveland today, so we'll get to see them some other time. Maybe tomorrow on one blog. But can't wait. It's turned out to be a great day, everyone. We saw Ohio State win their opener today, 77-10 over Bowling Green. Perrysburg scored a record 6 touchdowns. F720, I dedicate this video to you and to everyone else. And, you saw me. We got beer, or some Papa John's pizza, the Works pizza, and the cheese sticks, and whole 9 yards. So I thank y'all for watching today in our Labor Day vlog. The first day of our Labor Day weekend 2016. So that's a wrap. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.